Welcome to Seekers to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. This Happy New Year 2022 Work and Money Report is for Taurus's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cusp. Please be mindful that this platform is designed to inform and to educate, so you may want to bring your learning tools. Also be mindful to support this platform with your likes, your comments, by sharing and by subscribing. Remember to press the notification bell. Now let's prepare for what messages the greater source may want to relay to you. I know that it will be beneficial, so please stay away. Alrighty, welcome back, sun bows and bows. I hope everyone is doing well. This is a 2022, let's call it a scope, okay, for the year of 2022, okay? So this is just maybe kind of like the plot for all the events that will lead up to an outcome for your 2022 forecast, okay? And hopefully I can bring those forecasts back to you real soon on a consistent basis. I miss it, but you know, time brings changes sometimes, and you just got to go with the flow, all right? But just hang on in there with me. I will be back on a regular basis, hopefully real, in the near future. But right now I'm just going to take advantage of the time that I have to bring you a report, okay? So but now we're going to go ahead and get started, because I want to try to get as much information in as possible. Okay, so we're going to start with your planetary lineup, and externally you're going to be dealing with the blades or the swords of the earth. Okay, so this is pretty much your entire year. This is the scope of your year. You're going to be dealing with truth of the matters. And internally, you're going to be dealing with, wow, the wands, okay, of Jupiter. Okay, so externally, this is about acceptance, or even seeing clearly, like having a really high perception of what's going on in your world, okay, in your world, okay, because we all are an individual universe, right? So being highly inclined to what's going on in your world. This is seeing the truth for what it is. No matter what else is going on, you know what's going on in your world. And internally, now Jupiter brings benefits, so you may be inspired, feeling internally inspired, or even battling with the good, or what's supposed to be good, or inspired to do good with what you have, because you can perceive what you can and can't do, and you can accept that, and you feel inspired by showing benevolence, okay, showing benevolence to the people that you care about, to the people that you love, okay. And this can even be excitement, or maybe some of you will have to fight for benefits, okay. You may have to look at the truth of your situation and feel like you have to fight for what's your right. I don't know if it's government or your job, for some of you, but definitely some excitement is here as well. Like you're ready. You're ready to go at it, to do what's best. Okay. Internally is what you're going to be dealing with. Let's find out what your mood is going to be like, and how those energies will match up with these two um, planetary energies, okay? Yeah, we're going to see what's going on with that this year. I wish it was a little bit more loving, a little bit more easy, like some cups or something. You're dealing with yourself, the moon in Taurus, okay? So it says, now is the time for focusing on finances and practical matters. The truth of that, okay? What you can and can't do, what you will and won't do, you know, it said what you have and what you don't have. This is reality, okay? This is reality. I'm going to do this like this. Let's turn it around. And yet, you may be turning some stuff around this year. Okay, internally, you'll be dealing with the moon in Leo. That is strong energy. And it says it is important. It is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over opinionated, or pushy. Okay, we know Tauruses can be that way. It is an important time this year for 2022 to guard against being all about yourself, or, you know, so, well, you know, just too focused on yourself, you know, over opinionated, okay, or pushy, you know. Gotta kind of let people be who they are, you know. Don't try to persuade anybody to be what you want them to be, you know. Allow people to have free range in their own energy and what they want to do. Just be accountable for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just be accountable for yourself this year. All right, let's go ahead and get a one-word reference for your year. And you got the orange deck. I got one more deck to go through, and that's water. I've done everybody else's. All right, so actually I jumped Capricorn. It was actually the next one in line, but I guess it was time. Oh, there you go. Okay, you have look, wood, W-O-U-L-D, not W-O-O-D, but W-O-U-L-D, because maybe you would do something else. Or maybe if you take a look, you would change your mind, or you would do something different. And this is definitely taking a look at things, okay? Okay? Because if you take a look at something, you would feel ignited, inspired, you know what I'm saying? With these wands, you'd be ready to go at it, okay? To make a difference for yourself, for your loved ones, for your community, for humanity. I don't know. You know, the time when we get into, let's say, entrepreneurships, it's maybe what we love, but it is to benefit others, and that's what Jupiter does. It brings the benefits. There's Uncle Jupe. We don't want Uncle Jupiter to come around. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into the forecast for this year. Like I said, this is the scope for the year, and then as we go forward, you will be able to add up all those other events that will pertain or will give you whatever this outcome will be. Okay. Overall, you have the Eight of Cups. That's your overall energy. You saw that fall out. And that is based on the Six of Wands. And you can expect the Ten of Cups. And it's going to be stemming from the Nine of Pentacles. And you're going to have an outcome of the Six of Cups. Conflict and a challenge in your supportive energy or your blessed energy. We'll deal with that in a minute. Underlying energy is temperance. Now, patience, my dear, patience is what I'm getting. And we know that patience is a virtue. We know patience pays off, right? Even when it comes to being filled in or filling in. Fill in. Because, you know, sometimes it takes patience to hear what people got to say or to take in a lot of information. And we're dealing with some cups. So this is things that are emotionally felt, coming from the heart. Cups also deals with inspiration too. But sometimes we're so ready to get at it. You know what I'm saying? And you have this Leo energy. We so ready to get at it, we don't feel like we have time to listen. Okay, so don't, I think the big word for this year is anxious. I know me and my bestie, we had that conversation today about anxious, and prior to that I was thinking about anxious, and then I heard somebody talk about it on the radio. So I know anxious is going to be a big word, and the Bible says be anxious for nothing. For nothing. Okay? And I know that we all of humanity either has or have to work on that. Okay? And also you may be filling in. I don't know, like filling in for somebody else, or filling in orders, or filling in extra time. I don't know. But you will know when and if this applies. And as I say, if it doesn't fit, please quit. The famous and great words of Johnny Cochran. It'll never die. Okay? That is profound. Historical words. It will never go anywhere. Okay, so let's say 2022, you're walking away from something. You're walking away, you're detaching yourself. Some of you may have Aquarius in your chart. They have this as well. Some of you may be led. Somehow you're being led to walk away from emotional situations and people. Emotional matters. It's a lot here, okay? Even if it's temporary, you need what am I saying? You need a new scenery. You need to maybe hear your inner voice. You need to heal. I don't know. Some need to go find themselves. You just need to take a journey. You just need a break. Some of you, you know what I'm saying? You need to clear the air. Just need with yourself, but this is personal, you know what I'm saying? You just need to clear the air. You need to leave some shit behind. All right, overall this year, okay? I know, and it's very necessary, okay? You're being led to do this, okay, based on this Six of Wands, okay? Because maybe you're getting too much attention, because this is my card of popularity. Maybe you need some time away to see how you can face some things, because this is somebody who stands out. And Taurus, you do stand out, okay? And you're natural born leaders, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things surrounding you and crowding you, and you need some space and some time, you know what I'm saying? It's too much in your face, because that's what happens when you are popular, and you feel crowded, it's like I'm hearing like people need you, but you need yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm also hearing orders, I don't know. Orders. Maybe that's the filling in orders. I don't know. There it is, filling in orders. You're going to be walking away from some of it. Some of you are walking away from a particular job. Okay? A particular job. Okay? Either you giving them the boot, or you're going to be booted out. I don't know. All right, everything is stemming from this Nine of Pentacles, and this is wanting to be to yourself. You want to build your own, or establish yourself in your own business, your own small business, or your own enterprise. You know what I'm saying? Or for some of you, it's stemming from a contract. So maybe for some of you, a contract will end, okay? And you want new contracts. I don't know. Like I said, you could be ending it. They could be ending it. Some are being called to move away from an emotional situation. You know, it's a phase in life, okay? And others are doing it on their own. They see and feel the need. You feel you need to do this, but you feel, whether they do it or not, you feel you need to do this. You really already, this is already in your heart. But you know, sometimes you have to be pushed, you know, because sometimes with Tauruses, they don't like their stability and security to be interrupted. So they can get easily stuck, especially if the money is good. Okay? And we're going to find out the reason for this, okay? For this Nine of Pentacles. Because some of you may be leaving for a new contract, a new job, based on your leadership, okay? Based on your abilities to lead others. And I'm also hearing for some of you, you won the battle. You know, this has been a battle, and finally you won somehow, some way, by leaving, by going, by taking a break. And the reason is the Emperor, based on the Empress, which we equate to you, you know, earth signs, and maybe Libra. Okay, because you're in your energy here. Because this is definitely, I want to focus on me, you know, but here it's even saying don't be self-centered. So maybe, I don't know. Because here's kind of like permission to focus on yourself. Just don't get so caught up in it that it's you all the time. And I know I could probably be looked at like that, or easily fall into that trap because I'm alone. And I don't have a problem, you know, focusing on me. And I don't like trouble. And that may be your story as well. But the reason is two powerhouses. Okay. In other decks, the Emperor and the Empress are a powerful duo. They are a powerhouse together. But they have their own thing going on. And here, it's like some higher power is trying to shed the light on another power. This is all about power. Okay? And for some of you, this is hidden power. You have a hidden power, some of you. But you see how this light is trying to find it? I mean, it's touching it, but you don't quite see it. You know, it's trying to find it. Based on this abundance. This fruitfulness. This is also a very sexy older woman. She could probably still have children. People may not see them having children, but I've done research, and let me tell you something. If you're still having a cycle, you can have children all the way up into your early 50s, believe it or not. Okay? This is pregnancy at its finest, and I'm talking about creative power. Okay? She can make things blossom. She can help you make money. She can help you get a job. Okay? She's a power within herself. This is masculine power. This is feminine power. You may possess both. You have a balance of the yin and the yang, or the yang and the yin. Okay? It's the reason. Like you married to yourself. Okay? Like you complete within yourself this year in 2020. Happy New Year. Okay? The stork is coming in. This is a blessing, and I see that here in your expectations. You're able to count your blessings. This is total gratitude, okay? This is the road to success, okay? Gratitude is altitude, you know, and some of you are able to present yourself as a blessing, because you can be a blessing to others, and you're able to present your cups. And you are a blessing to your community, whether it's your physical community, whether it's online, whether this is your family. Okay? Expect that. Complete. Shun. Okay? Because you're going from 9 to 10 this year. Okay? All about walking away from something, which was the beginning of something new. 8 represents a new beginning. Okay? So you end something, you go to start new. You're here in the 9 where you establishing yourself, and then boom, you have your dreams. Okay? You can count your lucky stars. Okay? You have built a bridge. Okay? And bridges help people cross over to the other side to get from one end to another. You're a powerhouse. You know how to create, you know how to build. Or this is you coming into this marriage. Do you not see this? Because this is a marriage. This is the beginning. See that? Family. Okay? Whether you rebuilding your family, maybe you had to leave to get to have a little talk with Jesus. And you may be rebuilding your family or starting a new family. Okay? Some of you may be blending this family. And your outcome is for you a return. A sweet return, a familiar return. This may not be your home. This may be something like home. You know, grandmama's house. You know, I don't know, your child's home. I don't know. But whatever it is, it feels an old neighborhood. You know, but it's familiar to you. Your sweet familiar. It could even be your job. You may be taking a leave of absence from your job this year, and then you'll return once you have. I'm hearing establish something, or I don't know. For some of you, this is marriage. Because I'm also hearing like a honeymoon here. So you may be having a honeymoon. I'm hearing 10 days. Okay. For some of you, this may be what you do online. You know, you leave, you have your honeymoon or whatever, and you come back home. You know, you go back to doing what you do online. Maybe stemming from this when you was, you know, to yourself in your singlehood, if I can say that, in your solitude. Let's see what your conflict is this year. The Hermit. Okay, so your findings, you know, information that comes to you, or some findings, something that you've been researching. It's a conflict. I don't know why I'm hearing anthropology. I don't know why I'm hearing that. It came, but I throw it out there. I know it means something. And I think anthropology is the study of humankind. Okay? And some details that you're raking in based on this 6 of Wands. Everything's based on the 6 of Wands. Like I said, your leadership. This may be information that's coming to you based on this job, based on some leadership. Because sometimes you're a leader of your family, you know. And the Hermit also represents wisdom. And you can be conflicted with that, you know, because the Hermit deals with knowledge. Okay, and sometimes to learn new things, it can be an irritant, you know, because you're a student at the time, and this is a guru, a master teacher. It's going to be the conflict. Makes sense to me when it's dealing with education. You know what I'm saying? When it's dealing with learning. All right. Or, you know, you find that something. This could be anything. Maybe something about your family, you know, past history. All right. But let's see what your support and or blessed energy is going to be. This Queen of Pentacles energy. This is your energy. And she's momager. She manages well. She makes sure the family is taken care of. You know, for some of you, I'm hearing seed. I don't know if it's sowing a seed, or if some of you, this could represent gestation, gestating an idea, gestating pregnancy. Gestating a plan to put it into practice. And see, here you're thinking about it, then you're going to start implementing the plan, okay? Whatever that is. But planning your day, planning your family, you know, planning. That's what's going to help you. And planting. Planning and planting. But you have to think of it first. You have to come up with it first on what you have to do, based on, some of you, based on these findings, based on what you learn, based on this guru. Okay? Because they say when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So let's go ahead and see where we're going to go with this. We're going to sum it up. Use the other deck. All right. We're going to sum up your year for 2022 based on this. I want to call this kind of a synopsis of your year. And hopefully I'll be back with your regular forecast, and you can start adding up the events for yourself. And as I always say, please know the other parts of yourself, because sometimes we're living in different houses. All right. I know you Tauruses love being Tauruses, but there are other parts to you that has nothing to do with what's going on with Taurus at certain times. Ooh, bed. Okay, so the bed, we summed up rest. The bed to me also deals with revelations, things you have to sleep on. Okay. And healing. Okay, that's probably why you're walking away. Okay. But there's two pillows here. Okay, they could be that honeymoon, a hotel room. Okay, sharing. You know, Michael Jackson said that there was nothing more loving than being able to share your bed. And I see that, because if you like me, I'm funny about my bed. My son is funny about his bed. You don't even really want people to sit on it. See, and it's nice and neatly made. It's something about the bed that's special. Okay? And this also looks like consummation. Especially in the matter of consummation. And you know, it's also, you made your own bed, you got to lie in it. Okay, the bed you made, you got to lie in it. So we're dealing with results here. Okay, so let's get a Spiritual Vibe Oracle message. Okay, she said the other one. And then we're going to do a reference card on that. And she said totem. We're going to get your totem. We're going to close out. Oof, the minutes be going by fast. Damn. Don't make sense. All right, you sun bows and bows. Let's see what's going on. Twisted. Something is twisted. I got you twisted. Are you going to get your hair twisted? What's going on underneath is loyalty. So maybe somebody got you twisted because you need loyalty. You know, loyalty is everything. It's love, peace, truth, freedom. It's all of that. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Okay. Twisted. What is this twisted? Somebody got you twisted? It's with the hangman, because you got all the information, or they do, and based on the King of Swords. Okay, this is a know-it-all. Okay, but this is somebody who can get things across to you, make you think, can transform your mind as well. So you have to be careful with the King of Swords, because you know how to use this energy, know how to use the right words to get what they want. Okay, it's kind of like in being invulnerable, you know, especially now it's in the upright energy, but even in that, they can be very invulnerable. You know, they can use deceit and flattery to get across to you, but you know it. This may be you saying, "Honey, I know enough. I got all the information. I got all." Remember, I told you about them findings. Okay, it was gonna be a conflict. Got you twisted. Somebody, or you're gonna find out somebody is twisted. But if this is, I'm feeling like this is you, and this is Earth energy, even though it's assigned to Virgo. Okay, let's get you a totem for this year. What's going to really help you? Do your own research, do your own study, so you'll know how to carry this energy with you whenever you need it. You have the buffalo. Ooh, buffaloes remind me of revolution. You know, total change, 180. Okay. Buffalo soldier. I learned that buffaloes roamed wild here in Tennessee, so this may represent Tennessee. Okay. And we do have the buffaloes emblems in East Nashville. But yeah, look that up. And I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much, some bows and bows, for tuning into the Tarot Temple one more again for your Happy New Year Work and Money Report. I wish you well, especially if you put in the work and you've been doing good by others. Until the next one, Hotep, peace, and one love. Namaste, Ashe.